Hi, welcome to your daily oracle card reading. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. Either way, thank you so much for being here and thank you for sharing your energy with me. I do appreciate it. Today we are going to get a message from the Spirit Animal Oracle. Absolutely love this deck. So if you're new, make sure you follow on TikTok and YouTube. I'm trying to grow my collective on both so that I can get my messages out to more people. I'm just trying to build a spiritual community on TikTok and YouTube. So going to continue to do that in 2026. I started like April, I think, of 2025, and I just want to keep going with it because I've really enjoyed it, and I love meeting people on their spiritual path and helping others, and you guys have helped me a lot too. So awesome. Let's see what message we can get for you guys today. I hope you guys are doing awesome. You guys got any plans for ending the new year, bringing in the new year? Let me know in the comments what you guys are up to. And, if you're on break, like if you're a teacher and you have this time off, or any kind of job where you have this time off, let me know like what you guys are doing in between. That was always so disorienting when I was in school, like those last 2 weeks of the year. I'm like, it's just that awkward time after Christmas and New Year's. It's like, what am I even doing with my life? So I don't know if you guys still do that, or if you guys remember that time. I just remember being so disoriented, but because you weren't really on a schedule, I feel like schedules are important. So today we have Giraffe Spirit. See the big picture. That is absolutely adorable. It's the number 29. I love giraffes. They're so cute. So the number 29 could be significant, or the number 11, or the number 2. Or maybe you were looking for a giraffe as a sign. Giraffe. See the big picture. Giraffes stretch upward to reach the treetops and look down from a high vantage point. When Giraffe Spirit appears, it is a sign to observe from a higher view. In all aspects of your life, it's time to stretch your neck out and broaden your view. Open your eyes to what others need or are experiencing and see what the big picture you fit into. No matter how great your wisdom, knowledge, or experience, you don't want to overlook details and connections that will help you better understand yourself and your circumstances. So stretch yourself. Look beyond what catches your attention at eye level and know that not everything is as obvious as you might like it to be. Spirit will bestow upon you a new perspective that might make all the difference. Awesome. I really love that message. That's really interesting. Trying to see things from a different perspective, especially when you're stuck in something like maybe a cycle or a situation. Maybe seeing things from a different perspective, or kind of looking at the big picture of things. Maybe you're not where you want to be, but you have a goal in mind. And if you stay on that target and keep working towards it, you'll get to your goal eventually. That's just seeing the bigger picture, seeing that maybe where you're at right now or what you're doing right now is not ultimately where you want to be, but you're working towards what you do want to be. That's looking at the bigger picture, or looking things from a different perspective, just trying to focus on little tasks at a time so that you can reach that big goal, taking one little step towards that big giant goal. It can also help things to be a little less overwhelming when you do it that way, because if you try to do everything all at once, or you're trying to tackle a huge goal and take on something massive all at one time, it can just get very overwhelming. And breaking it down from task to task or moment to moment can really help you kind of move through it easier. Although it may not be super easy, that may not be the right word, but it will help you kind of move through it quicker, or just chop it up into pieces there. So I really love that message. That's a really good message. And I love the giraffe. So maybe that's something you needed to hear, or maybe send it to somebody else you think could use that message. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.